Hi everyone, this is Chef Andrea with Sweet Vegan. Thank you for joining me today to make your very own Blueberry Bliss Bites at home. Join me now as we go through the easy steps with the recipe at the end. Thank you. Hi everybody, this is Chef Andrea with Sweet Vegan, sharing with you a special recipe of Blueberry Bliss Bites. Get your kids and family to enjoy some blueberries today with our favorite recipe. We take our rice milk, 1/4 cup, pour it right in, 2 teaspoons of our coconut sugar, and just use your spoon to get it right on in there, and 1/2 teaspoon of our coconut oil, pouring it right in here, and just a pinch of our sea salt. And I mean just like this. Pour it right in there. And then let's stir it right on up and you'll see what it kind of looks like. And then let's take this to the stove and we want to heat it up to a simmer. And don't let it really go to a boil, because what you want to do is you don't want to lose any of these precious ingredients. So after it's stirred up, it goes right onto the stove, and then it's going to look just like this when it's finished. See how nice and mixed that is? It has a wonderful, wonderful purity. It's nice and thick. It's got a little bit of a thickness to it, and it has a wonderful aroma, almost like caramel. So this is nice and simmery hot. And then what we're going to do is we're going to be working with our chocolate. And our chocolate that we're using is a 70% fair trade dark chocolate, all organic. And I try and find chocolate that is coconut based, meaning coconut sugar, and doesn't have any soy in it. So I buy these little coins and they're wonderful to work with. They're a basic I keep in my kitchen. So this goes into a double boiler and gets heated up. And as soon as it's nice and warm, it will look just like this. See how nice and luxurious that is? I just want to show you, it's so beautiful. So into this mixture, we're going to add our liquid mixture of our rice milk. And we scrape this nice and good. And then let's blend it together. See how this is? It's going to need to get nice and mixed up. And it will take on a new little bit of a life. I see it coming together beautifully right now. Now the one secret ingredient that we're missing is a little bit of our blueberry extract. And one of my favorite ingredients, it's a discovery I'm sharing with you right now. It's a company out of Oregon called Medicine Flower. And they have some beautiful extracts. And today we're going to be adding in about 1/16 of a teaspoon of our blueberry. And it looks just like this. I want to show you on camera. And we take 1/16 of an inch, which I've already poured out, and it goes right into here. And let's blend that in together really nice. I can smell the blueberry aroma right now. So let's pour this into our little tray and get this into our refrigerator. So here we go. I like to use something that's low and also something that's wide, so that basically we can pour it in here and then it will chill in our refrigerator and get to a consistency that we can start working with. Okay, perfect. So now that this is in here, let's just smooth it out. And this is what we're going to be using after we wrap our chocolates in our blueberry mixture. We're going to make this a nice consistency and nice and cool. And then we're going to put this around our chocolates, our blueberry chocolates. So in the fridge it goes. And while it's in the refrigerator, let's get busy with making our chocolates, and our chocolates with our dipped blueberries, of course. So center stage are blueberries. And now we've taken about 1/2 cup of our chocolate. And again, it's the same chocolates I showed you before, and we just put them in the double boiler. So it looked like this. And it's good to prepare ahead of time to have a little bit of a tray so that you can basically dip these. And you take a little fork and a little knife, and then you're going to do about 12 of the blueberries. And again, you can use any fruit that you particularly choose to use, but it's really important to take the fruit, try and find blueberries that are nice and big, because you're going to want that flavor when you bite into your chocolate, and you're going to want to wash them and dry them. So after they're nice and dry, which you could even do a day before if you choose to, you drop it right in there, and we're going to coat it with our chocolate. Oh, this looks so heavenly. And then with your knife, just ease it right on off and put it right here on our tray. And you'll do this with 12 of our chocolates. 12 of our blueberries, so sorry. So after these are done, they're going to look just like this. So I just want to show you. From this, they're going to look just like this. So you're going to want to trim them, of course. So let's work with our trimmed ones, which are already ready to go. And this is the most fun that you're going to have. You might want to invite your sweetheart or your kids to participate. So let's get our ganache out of our refrigerator, and it looks just like this. And we're going to take our melon scoop, which is a handy little device to have, and we're going to scoop out, and you want to make sure you get enough on your scoop, just a healthy amount, just like that. And let's put it right in my hand. Perfect. And we want to make a little ball out of it, and then we're going to flatten it out. So see how it's nice and softening up? And we'll make it nice and flat. And in that flatness, we're going to add one of our blueberry chocolate little drops. I call them blueberry drops. So in here it goes. See how nice that is? And then let's just fold it up and make like a little sandwich out of it. And let's coat it in our hands and add it to our tray of chocolates that we've already been working with. So here we have 4 of them already done. 3 of them that have had nice time to cool, and then the other one that I just made, so you can see the transition that it makes. Very important right now is to change your gloves, because now that they're all chocolatey, you certainly don't want to work with your toppings and have them be tainted. So put on a fresh pair of gloves. So one of the fun things to do now is to add our toppings. So let's bring in our toppings that we're going to be using today. Let's go with some coconut. And one of my favorites, these are blueberries that are dried. And you can add some coconut sugar if you prefer, but not required. And piece de resistance, some black cocoa powder. Again, you can add some sweetener if you want, or you might decide that these are perfect just the way they are. So you can try them out and see what your family and your friends enjoy. So the first thing you'll want to do for these is you're going to want to take the chocolate, put it in your hand to warm it up a little bit, and then let's put it into our coconut and see how it's going to go. And again, you can put it right here and then just add your coconut all over it. You're getting a nice little coconut flake all over it. And that's a really wonderful look. And then we're going to put it on our little tray for display. Right here, so you can see what that looks like. And let's go to our next one, which is our dry blueberry mixture. Again, let's warm it up in our hands, because if it's been sitting out a little bit, it will get a little bit hard, and you want it to be a little bit soft so that it will take the blueberries nicely in your hand. And you can see you're getting a little oil in your hands. That's a perfect sign. And as you do more of them, you will develop your own technique. So here we have, you can see it's a little bit glistening, so it's going to take the blueberries nicely. And sometimes I just shake the blueberries right on top of it. Here we go. We've got a nice one right here coming up. And our piece de resistance is, of course, our cocoa powder. And again, nice and warm in our hands. Get that heat going. You can see that oil in my hand, nice and shiny. Grab our cocoa powder and add this. Just turn it around nicely. And I would suggest you do it in this order so that you don't get this black cocoa powder all over the other treats that you're making. So here we go. So we have these done, and you'll add some more to your plate, and then enjoy this amazing arrangement of blueberry bliss bites and a fresh arrangement of fruit. Your family and friends will love it. Thank you for sharing and caring. This is Chef Andrea with Sweet Vegan.